Now, unless you're somebody who lives under a rock, you guys definitely have heard of the game Helldivers 2. Probably one of the funnest games I've played released by Sony within the last decade. Not only just enjoyment amongst multiplayer with friends, but also sheer immersion into the game. Sometimes you feel like you're on that battlefield and you feel like you're getting shot by terminids or eaten alive by, or wait, you get what I mean. There's a very strange phenomena going on with the game in regards of what people were fighting on. So if you guys don't know, it's split up into fronts for now. It's the Terminid and the Automatons versus the Super Earth government. And you, Mighty Helldiver, are supposed to fight either front and complete major operations so that you guys cannot push back the enemy forces, right? Some people decided to fight the automatons and some people decided to fight the terminids, which makes sense, you know, having a equal forces on both sides makes sense, except when it depends where you're putting your forces at. So for the longest time now, Drapnir was a very substantial target on the automaton front, and you know, you would think, hey, this is the planet on the border of their front. If we take this planet, you know, we got a better chance. Thing is, Drapnir was just freed the other day. I don't know why. There's been like 10 to 15,000 absolute mongoloids in Malevelon Creek. So look, I get the feeling of wanting to be Noble 6 and be part of a planet being glassed and have your last stand, but at the same time, this is a war. You're not part of any special elite fighting force. You have 20 reinforcement charges for a reason. Use them on a planet that isn't inside their borderlines. Now Malevelon Creek's the front, which I understand, but I'm gonna say this right now, the automatons could have been pushed back way earlier if it wasn't for you 10,000 bumbling fucking idiots who were just like, oh, we gotta take the creek, because the whole thing, what happened is that Malevelon Creek became as a event to remember. Everybody who went to the creek was Remember the Fallen for the creek. And it was the stupidest thing ever. There was even one guy by the name of Mad Lil G who advocated for the push of the creek and glorified the push of the creek. Now, I get it. You know, you're riding on the backs of everybody who wants to see people fight the creek, so I guess it makes sense to do that. But at the same time, when you're also the catalyst for thousands of others to allocate their forces onto a planet that didn't need to be fought first. To the people who did fight the automaton front, you guys fucking went through hell on that shit. I saw exactly what it was like. I do normally impossible missions when I'm doing Terminated. I cannot do that on automatons. So to you guys who are doing that, you know, on the actual fronts for the automatons, good for you. You guys are actually really good. To this guy, Mad Lil G, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I can't say I saw you once off of the creek, and that was fucking hilarious to me. Not to mention Joel, right? Fucking asshole. Joel is pretty much the game master, right? And he can control certain things with the planets. He can alter their regenerate. He can spawn enemies. He can make it harder. He can do pretty much whatever he wants, right? I have a good feeling Joel was pushing Mad Lil G propaganda and Malevelon Creek propaganda to pull people away from the actual fronts and start kind of a saboteur campaign, if you will, against the Super Earth government. It's funny though. I won't lie. Like fighting the creek is fun, but it was just a really stupid thing. I'm happy now we finally were able to push past Drapnir and make it into the creek. So it's gonna be fun seeing so many numbers over there. But also, people were trashing people from doing the Terminids. The Terminids have a really fast regenerate on their planets, and it causes them to almost take back planets instantly. So yeah, just a word of advice though, please don't drop interplanet territories when we have a front to fight on. Just kind of basic military strategy. But yeah.